Well, we're a few hours out from a government shutdown, and I'm here in Washington at work, which is where I wish my colleagues across the aisle were, doing everything possible to come to the table for us to negotiate on behalf of the people who sent us here so that we can pass a bipartisan spending bill that makes your life easier, better, because that's what you deserve. This partisan spending bill is only going to compound the hurt that the Republicans have been hell-bent on bringing to the people in the communities that I serve. You know, gutting essential services, mass layoffs. It's there's people are already reeling from the impacts of this big ugly bill. Cuts to SNAP, cuts to Medicaid. I mean, 15 million people were impacted by those cuts to Medicaid. And healthcare is a human right. And I represent one of the most unequal districts in the country, and that's true across all outcomes, including health outcomes. So I'm very concerned. My heart is very heavy. My district has already lost 2 hospitals. We've lost community pharmacies. Community health centers in my district serve 1 in 3 of my constituents, and they are already being impacted by the cuts to Medicaid because they rely on those reimbursements. And now they stand to be doubly impacted if this partisan spending bill passes. You're talking about nursing homes that will close, community health centers that will close, hospitals that will close, and people's health care costs skyrocketing. And what does that mean? It means that even if you have insurance, that you might not be able to afford your insulin, your medication for your high blood pressure, or any other essentials that are keeping you alive and keeping you healthy. And then, also my district is home to Boston Logan Airport, and air traffic controllers and TSA workers who stand to be impacted by a federal government shutdown, and other contracted workers who I'll be, fighting for them. So what I want you to know is just that I refuse to see this government shutdown as an inevitability. We're going to fight, fight, fight. Hold the line and stand our ground, appeal to our Republican colleagues to be people of conscience and to come to the table. They've already caused so much harm. Now is the time not to compound the harm. Let's restore the cuts to Medicaid. Let's save health care, and let's keep the government open. It's what you deserve.